Sonimus just released a new plugin. It's a console emulation. The name is Britson. Maybe you recognize the name Sonimus because some years ago they also released another emulation of a console and the name was Satson. Or maybe you also recognize Sonimus because of their really good EQ, the Sonic Q Pro that I use all the time, and it's a really great EQ. Just before we look at the plugin more in details, let's just hear how it sounds. I have an example here. It's a new song that I'm working on, and I add the plugin on every tracks of the project and also on the groups and on the bus master. Let's hear.
Il y a des sandwichs au jambon, il y a des sandwichs qui sont bons, il y a des sandwichs qui se mangent durs, il y a des sandwichs qui se mangent crus, il y a des sandwichs que je me rappelle pas, il y a des sandwichs que je garde dans mes poches, il y a des sandwichs que je garde pour demain, il y a des sandwichs que je donne au lapin, il y a des sandwichs à croûte molle, il y a des sandwichs au raisin, il y a des sandwichs pour les vols, il y a des sandwichs pour le bain, il y a des sandwichs qui ressemblent à de la colle, il y a des sandwichs que je donne aux voisins, il y a des sandwichs que je mange dans un bol, il y a des sandwichs que je garde pour la fin, il y a des sandwichs au poulet, il y a des sandwichs au bacon, il y a des sandwichs qui sont frais, il y a des sandwichs pour les jeunes, il y a des sandwichs qu'on garde au frigo, la vaisselle est pas propre de gros chalet le chien, mais c'est pas la première, c'est pas la dernière. La plus belle journée de ma vie, je la passerai au lit, je serai au paradis, au royaume des sandwichs. La plus belle journée de ma vie, je la passerai aussi à traîner au paradis, au royaume des sandwichs. Il y a des sandwichs au ketchup.
Like you can hear in this example, Britson give a little more depth to the song, and it sounds a little more like if it was recorded on a real console. Since a few years, there is a lot of console emulation, but it's not only about the sound, it's also that it's a good tool, because like you can see right now, we have a good visualization. I'm sorry. Like you can see right now, we see the volume like if it was on a real VU meter. And what we have also is a really good low cut and high cut filter. So it's good to have the Britson on every track, and you can cut some low frequencies with the low cut. That is really good to my ears. The high cut filter is also really good. It's cool to cut some high frequencies, so it gives a little more analog sound to the mix. We have also the fat mode that gives more distortion to the signal. But be careful with the fat mode because it adds a lot of distortion. You also have more settings if you click on it, and you can see here. What I like is to compensate the input and output volume, so you get a better idea of what Britson is giving to your sound. So we can play with the volume and you really hear the difference. But again, it's good to not over abuse. You need to be careful so it's not giving too much distortion. Also, we have more gain if you press on the 2x button. And if you hear in solo, it's maybe not gonna give a so big difference, but it's when you have Britson on all your tracks that you can really hear the difference. We also have the Britson bus with the fat mode and also different EQ curve. You can have the Britson bus on your bus master and your groups. In the example, I was using the flat mode. But if you want to have a little more high frequencies to your bus, then you can change the EQ curve. And again, on the Britson bus, you have more settings that you can change. And you can also check in the settings, there is the crosstalk. When it's activated, it gives a little more dimension to the mix. You can also change modern or vintage. Overall, after using it for a complete project, I really like what it does to the sound. Sonimus is not a big company, it's a small company, and I'm supporting them because I also use the Son EQ Pro in all my projects, and it sounds really great. It sounds great, and it's also a really great tool with the volume and to give a little more distortion to the sound. So for me, it's a thumbs up for Sonimus with the Britson. I really enjoy using it. There is no demo on the website, so it's also a reason why I'm doing this video right now, so you guys can hear how it sounds. I hope you appreciate my video, and I hope you're gonna subscribe as well. So take care, guys, and don't forget to go outside and to take some fresh air and to sing with the birds. Okay, bye-bye.